Yes, we've learned price elasticity. We've interpreted the numericals of elasticity of demand, whether elasticity is 0, whether elasticity is less than 1, equal to 1, more than 1, infinite. And then we've seen income elasticity of demand. Today we'll see cross elasticity of demand. Right? Nida, can you read this thing for me?
Cross elasticity of demand. Cross demand refers to the quantities of a commodity or service which will be purchased with reference to changes in the price, not of not of that particular commodity, but of other interrelated commodities, other things remaining the same. These related goods may be either complementary goods or substitute goods. Substitute goods. In the case of substitute commodities, the cross demand curve slopes upward, that is positive,
What does it show?
showing that more quantities of the commodity will be demanded whenever there is a rise in the price of substitute commodity.
Okay. So first thing we'll have to learn, if a demand curve is upwards, right? If a demand curve is upwards like this, then for this much price, only this much quantity will be here. For higher prices, higher quantities, higher prices, higher quantities, higher prices, higher quantities. Is this actually possible where higher quantities will be demanded when the price is higher? Well, is it possible that higher quantities will be demanded when higher prices are set for that product? Is it possible? For what is it possible? If it is possible that higher quantity will be demanded when high prices are set, what are those goods? Diamonds, gold, right? All the luxurious goods, higher the price, higher the quantity, no? If Picasso's painting is sold for 5,000 rupees or 500 rupees, will Picasso have that much demand? No, right? So because Picasso is known as a world's famous artist, the prices are high, and more the prices are there, higher the prices, it's a higher prestige value. And I bought that painting worth 50 lakhs. Oh yeah, that's a prestige, right? But other than that, for all the other things, is it not keep price bade? When the price increases, the quantity demanded of that good increases? That's why it's easy to remember that if the price of the substitute, that means this is a Nokia phone, MI phone, Samsung phone, Apple phone, are all substitutes Nokia phones or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So assume if we are talking about the quantity demanded of Nokia phone and the price of the substitutes. So if the price of the substitute is here, right, and the quantity demanded of Nokia phones, this is the quantity demand of Nokia phones, assume, right? As the price of MI phones will increase, will Nokia's demand increase or decrease? This is the price of the substitutes, no? And this is the price of the Nokia phone. Now, if the price of MI phone, Samsung phone increases and the Nokia phone's price is constant, what will happen to the demand of Nokia's phone? Will the demand increase or will the demand decrease if MI's price is increasing? You did not understand?
The demand will increase, sir.
Yes, Nandini. So what he wants to tell is the relationship between what two items are we talking about? The demand of the product and
Price of the product.
Price of the product, is it? If the price increases, demand increases, is it? We are talking about the demand of the product and price of the substitute, right? We're talking about demand of the product and price of the substitute. No, it could be substitute or a complementary. So the cross demand refers to what is the demand of my product based on the price of my related goods. What is the demand of my product based on the price of the substitutes. What is the demand of my product based on the price of the complementary goods? You're getting this?
Yes, sir.
Right. So the same way he wants to tell us that, see, he gave us the example between coffee and tea, it seems. See, price of coffee increases, price of coffee is increasing, the demand for coffee is also the demand for tea. Here we are talking about the price of coffee and the demand for tea, right? So that's what is the relationship between in cross demand, no? It is the demand of the product with the price of the substitute or complementary. Here coffee is a complementary or substitute. Coffee is a substitute or complementary substitute, right? What is complementary to tea?
Tea powder.
Exactly, done. So cross demand refers to the quantities of a commodity or a service which will be purchased with reference to the change in price, not of this particular commodity or service, but of other interrelated commodities, and while other things remain same. So what is he telling? Cross demand refers to the quantity of commodity or service that will be purchased with the reference to the change in price of other interrelated commodities. How will my demand be affected with respect to the related goods? We've learned determinants of demand, and in determinants of demand, what was the second thing? After price of the good influencing the product, influencing the demand of the product, price of the related good will also influence the demand of the product, no? So if that is a different determinant, that will have a different elasticity, right? So if you're changing the price of the related, if you're changing the price of the related goods, how is the quantity being changed? How is the quantity demanded of that product responding? Right? Elasticity is the responsiveness of the quantity demanded of a particular product to a change in the variable. Guys, remember? Elasticity is the responsiveness of the quantity demanded of a particular good or service with respect to the change in any of its variables. And what are its variables? Price of the product, price of the related good, price of income of the consumer, tastes and preferences, consumers' expectations, advertising, blah 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 blah, right? So each variable has each elasticity. If there is a change in first variable, what is the effect? Second variable, what is the effect? Third variable, what is the effect? So if you're talking about how price is changing, how price is affecting the demand of the product, that is price elasticity. How the price of related goods is affecting the demand of the product, that is cross elasticity. How the income of the consumer is affecting the demand of the product, that is income elasticity. So it goes on and goes on. So every variable that is influencing the demand of the product can be used, is an elasticity. No, so because for whatever thing demand will respond, all that many elasticities are there now. Clear? So in such way, cross elasticity refers to the quantity demanded of a good or service that people will purchase with respect to the change in price of the related goods, right? And in related goods, there are two things. What is the first thing? Substitute goods. These related goods may either be complementary goods or substitute goods. Cool. Substitute goods, in case of substitute commodities, the cross demand curve slopes upwards, that is positively. The cross demand curve, demand for tea and price of the coffee, price of the substitute. So in case of the relation between product and substitute, the demand curve will be positive, saying that if the price of the coffee is increasing, no, the demand of the tea will be increasing, because demand for the coffee will decrease, no. When the price of the coffee is increasing, demand for the coffee will decrease, no. Whose demand will increase at the same time? The substitute's demand will increase. So for coffee, tea is a substitute. For tea, coffee is a substitute. So if you are increasing the price of the coffee, the demand will be of the tea will be increasing. The same way, if you are decreasing the price of the coffee, what will happen to the demand of the tea?
Decrease.
Exactly. So showing that a positive demand curve shows that more quantities of a commodity will be demanded whenever there is a rise in the price of substitute commodity. How is it describing this? More quantities of a commodity will be demanded, it seems, when whenever there is a rise in the price of a substitute commodity. More quantities will be demanded as this substitutes prices keep going on increasing. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Lovely. Yeah, Bhavani, read this thing. Complementary goods.
Complementary goods. In the case of complementary goods, as shown in the figure below, a change in the price of goodwill has an opposite reaction on the demand for other commodity, which is closely related or complementary.
A change in the price of goodwill has an opposite reaction on the demand for other commodity which is closely related to complementary. For instance, an increase in demand for pen will increase in the demand for ink. The price of the pen is increasing, the demand is decreasing. Price of the pen, at price P, the quantity demanded was M. When the price of the pen decreased, right, to P1, the quantity demanded of ink is increasing, right? So this is exactly opposite to substitutes. Substitutes for our pen, if the price of the substitute is increasing, the demand for our product will increase. Price of the substitute and demand for our product are directly related, no? What do we say, no? Inversely related, directly related, positively related, inversely related, right? So the price of the price of the substitute and the demand for our product are positively related. As the price of the substitute keeps on increasing, the demand for the substitute also, the demand for our good also increases. And this, yeah, and this exactly opposite with complementary, right? If the price of the complementary good is increasing, then the demand for our product will be decreasing, because we need that product to use, we need that complementary good to use our product even more efficiently, right? This, like car and petrol, right? Imagine if cars, if the price of the cars are going down and stuff, the demand for the petrol will increase or decrease? The price of cars are going down. The price of cars are going down. What will happen to the demand of petrol or any diesel or petrol? Increase, right? Because cars are cheap, cars price is increasing, then more people will be ready to buy, no? And when more people are ready to buy, that much equivalent of petrol is required or fuel is required. So the price of a complementary good decreases, the demand for our product increases, right? But the same way, if the price of the car is increasing, right? What will happen to the demand of the petrol and diesel?
Decreases.
Yeah, because fewer people will start buying the cars, right? When the prices are low, assume 10 people were buying a day. When the prices have increased, people will still buy, but only 6 or 5 people will buy, right? So the demand of fuel for 10 people is different to the demand of fuel for 6 or 5 people, no? So that's what he wants to tell us. How will the quantity demanded of my product be affected with a change in the price of substitute or complementary? And what happens with the change in the substitute? And how is it related with the substitute product, the demand of my product? Positively related. Yes or no? So price of substitute and demand for my product. Right? Yeah. See, check this out. Symbolically or mathematically, elasticity of C is cross elasticity. Did you see the previous thing? See, EA is advertisement elasticity. EI is
income elasticity.
Exactly. EP is
Price elasticity.
Yeah. EA is advertisement elasticity, and cross elasticity. See what did he write? EC. right? So EC, what are we seeing? That this triangle is what? Delta. Delta means in economics,
Change.
what is exactly the change? In economics, delta means change, right? So the change in the quantity demanded of product, which product are they talking about? See it properly. Which product is it? Which product is it? Which product is it?
X.
Exactly. So the change in the quantity demanded of product X divided by the original quantity of X, right? Divided by the change in the price of
Y.
exactly. See, they're always referring to the quantity of one product to the price of its related good. Clear or not?
Clear, sir.
Yeah, so you know this thing, right? If we change the division symbol into multiplication, the upper wala goes down and the niche wala comes up. You know this thing, right? A by B divided by C by D. What happens? A by B into yeah, all of you know this thing. No, this can happen. That's what they did here also. See, what did they do here? Change in the quantity demanded of quantity X, change in the quantity demanded of X by change in the price of Y. This will go down any which ways. Okay, let's do this thing. Q of X divided by change in. Alright. So what will happen? Into will do price, original price of Y by change in the price of Y. Right. So this went here and they put this here. That's it. So what did they tell? So calculate the change of quantity demanded of X by change in the price of Y into price of Y by original quantity of X. Right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Understood or not? EC stands
Understood,
for
sir.
cross elasticity. QX stands for original quantity demanded of X. Delta QX stands for change in the quantity demanded of X. P of Y stands for original price of good Y, and delta P of Y stands for what is the change in the price of Y. Clear? Nida, Bhavani, Nandini, and Mamta,
Yes, sir.
are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Then I will continue. Yeah, check this out. If two goods are perfect substitutes, if two goods are perfect substitutes for each other, the cross elasticity between them is infinite. What happens in case of infinite? A small change in price also, how will the demand be affected? Infinite. You remember, small change in the price, the demand will be affected infinitely, right? If there are perfect substitutes, that means give me an example of, try going through all your life, see what all you found as perfect substitutes. Perfect substitutes. Most of the same, everything is same, but except the other things around. Right? What are perfect substitutes? Give me examples. I'm waiting for them. Okay, I'll give an example. Okay. I'll give an example. Wait. Yes or no? Right. right? Apsara and Nataraj pencils were exactly perfect substitutes, no? Yes or no? Both were the same rupees, both were the same length, right? Except for some feature, small feature change, everything else was same only, right?
Yes.
Did you guys know Apsara and Nataraj are the same company's pencils, same company's product? Yeah, like that. So these are called perfect substitutes, right? See, iPhone and Nokia are not perfect substitutes. Are iPhone and Nokia perfect substitutes?
iPhone and Android.
iPhone and Android.
Android and Apple phones.
Android is operating system. iPhone is a name of a phone. You're saying that an Android system and a, a, a hardware product is the same thing.
Vivo, Oppo,
Vivo, Oppo. Who said this thing?
Nandini, sir.
Nandini, nice Nandini. Come on, Nida, think of others.
So Coke and Pepsi,
Lovely, da. Who said that?
Mamta, sir.
Coke and Pepsi. Fast, Bhavani and Nida. Nida,
The classmates and paper grid books, sir. Books.
classmate and
Paper grid.
okay. Okay. Cool. So these are two almost same books of different companies, is it?
What, sir?
Are these almost of the same price, same size, same brand, and same quality and stuff?
Yeah, sir.
Is it?
Yeah, sir.
Cool. Bhavani. Hello, Bhavani. Hello. Try. Think of examples like this. What all can we substitute exactly with each other? Instead of this, that also is there. It's fine. Give me that. Which are almost the same features. This or that, it's okay. Give me something. When do you say like that? Think of things. When did you say like that? This or that is fine. Give me. When did you tell like that? When did you tell? Think of that. Remember that. When did you ever thought of saying? Yeah, anything is fine. Actually, Coke and Pepsi is a great example, Mamta. And even Oppo also, actually. And Classmate and Paper Grid also. Now, Bhavani, you just try think of things. Someone wants to give a second example? We can help out Bhavani.
Sir,
Yeah, Bhavani.
Cassia and Citizen calculators.
Wow! Casio and Citizen calculators. Lovely, da Bhavani. Lovely. Nandini is like Lenovo laptop and Acer laptop. Yeah, they're also perfect substitutes, So what does he want to tell in these examples? So whenever two things are perfect substitutes, right? They're saying that whenever if two goods are perfect substitutes for each other, the cross elasticity between them is infinite. That means a small change in the price of 1 liter Coke will infinitely affect the demand of Pepsi. Right or wrong? A small change in the price of Vivo, same brand, like 10,000 phone, 10,000, same feature phone, and small change in the price of Vivo, the demand of Oppo will change, right? The same way, the small change in the price of Casio, the demand for Citizen will either go or up, will change infinitely. Infinitely in the sense he wants to tell that there will be a substantial change. Like, wow, this is big change, man, substantial change. That's what he means to say when the elasticity between them is infinite. Substantial change. Clear? Understood the meaning of the sentence? If two goods are perfect substitutes for each other, the cross elasticity between them is infinite. Greater the cross elasticity, the closer the substitute is. That means, what he's telling, the bigger the number is, the closer the substitute is. Right? So we do the formula, no? Change in Q of X by change in Q of X by original quantity of X divided by change in price of Y by original price of Y. So by doing this, we get a number, right? So that number, right? That number, the greater it is, the closer the substitutes are. So if we did a sum between Vivo and Oppo, if the number is 5 or 10 or 100, or the bigger the number it is, the closer these substitutes are, it seems. That's what he wanted to tell. If two goods are totally unrelated, cross elasticity between them is 0. If two goods are substitutes like tea and coffee, the cross elasticity between them is positive. Positive means if the price of coffee increases, the demand for tea, what happens with the demand of tea if the price of coffee increases? If the price of coffee increases, what is happening with the demand of tea?
Increase.
Decrease.
Increase, sir.
Increase. Price of coffee is increasing. Demand of tea will increase, no? Because demand of coffee will decrease. And all the coffee drinkers will come to tea stall. Same stall. But now they'll go for tea. So as the price of coffee is increasing, the demand for tea will increase. So if two goods are substitutes, the cross elasticity between them is positive. That is, in response to a rise in the price of one good, the demand for the other good rises. On the other hand, when two goods are complementary, like tea and sugar to each other, complementary to each other, the cross elasticity between them is negative. That means if the price of sugar is going up and up and up and up and up, right? People will start drinking green tea. Because green tea, you don't need sugar, right? So the demand for tea will go down. So if the price of sugar is increasing, the demand for the tea will go down and down and down and down, right? So that's why they're saying negative elasticity. So on the other hand, when two goods are complementary to each other, the cross elasticity between them is negative. So that a rise in the price of one leads to a fall in the quantity demanded of the other. Right? Higher the negative cross elasticity, higher will be the extent of complementary. That means higher the negative cross elasticity means, how do you find out whether it's a negative cross elasticity? You'll get a minus elasticity. That's it. Seriously telling, the number will be in minus. Right? So higher the negative cross elasticity, the closer the complementary are. And higher the positive elasticity?
Closer to substitute.
Yeah, so they both are close substitutes, right? And if negative cross elasticity is higher, then they are close complementary, right? So the concept of cross elasticity of demand is useful for a manager. All of you will become managers down the lane while making decisions regarding changing the price of his products, right, which have substitutes and complements. The concept of cross elasticity of demand is useful for a manager while making decisions regarding changing the prices of his products, which have substitutes and complements. Now that you know what will happen if you increase the price of a substitute or increase the price of a complement. Right? Your good might be a substitute for another product. Your good might be a complementary for another product. So if you are increasing the price of your product, your substitutes demand will also increase. And your complementaries demand will decrease. So your good will also impact your substitutes and your complementary goods. Clear? The same way their price will impact your demand, your price will also impact their demand. Clear? If cross elasticity to the change in price substitute is greater than 1, if cross elasticity to the change in price of substitutes is greater than 1, the firm may lose by increasing the prices and gain by reducing the price of its product. So what is it telling? If the elasticity change in the price of substitute is greater than 1 is positive now. You remember? And higher the positive number, closer the substitutes are. You remember? Greater the number, closer the substitutes. Right? What is he telling? If cross elasticity to the change in price of the substitutes is greater than 1, the firm may lose by increasing the prices. That means I have a substitute. Okay, I have a substitute, and I am on the other hand. If I have a closer substitute, if it is a greater cross elasticity, a positive cross elasticity, then we both the substitute is what I'm getting to know. Right now, if what will happen in the first things, what will happen if I increase the prices? what will happen if I increase the prices? What will happen to what? If I increase my price, the demand for this thing will, this is a substitute, no? If this is a substitute and I am another product, if my price is increasing, what happens to the demand of this thing?
Increases.
Exactly. If my price is decreasing, what happens to the demand of this thing?
Decreases.
Exactly. Sorry?
Decreases.
Decreases, right? So that is what is telling. If you have the price of the substitute greater than 1, that means you have a substitute with whom your cross elasticity is greater than 1. Okay. Now the firm may lose by increasing the prices, because this is a substitute. You are increasing your prices. What will happen? Your sales will go down. No. So that's why he's telling the firm will lose by increasing your prices, because as you increase your price, the demand for your substitute increases, and gain by reducing the price of his products. So if I reduce the price of my products, what will happen to the demand of my substitutes? They will also decrease. So if you want to gain with close substitutes, you'll have to reduce your price. If you increase your price with parents to substitutes, you will lose. And what did Geo did here? What are substitutes for Geo? What are substitutes for Geo?
Airtel.
Airtel and
BSNL.
BSNL.
Idea.
Phone.
Yeah.
Vodafone, Docomo.
Docomo is there still. There's no Docomo.
Okay.
Docomo is not there, no? We only have 3 networks in India now, or 4, including BSNL. So we have only Jio, we have Idea and Vodafone together, and we have Airtel, and we have BSNL. Sorry, Jio. BSNL, Idea, Airtel, and Jio. These are the 4. Idea and Vodafone एक ही है माँ. They both are now as one corporation.
VI.
VI, yeah. VI is what? Vodafone and
Phone
Idea.
and idea.
Idea.
You know the symbol is VI ka. VI is a screen oriented text. Ennada machi. Yeah. Vodafone and Idea. VI is here. Anyone wants recharge? Is anyone using Idea or Vodafone? Yeah, why I wanted to tell this VI is that what did Ambani do to in affecting his substitutes? So Jio had direct substitutes of Airtel, Vodafone, Idea. Back then, Vodafone and Idea were not there. Airtel was a different thing, right? We had so many other things also, Uninor, blah 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 stuff, right? But there's some other things, whatever the things were there. So what did he do? The firm has reduced their prices. So they gained the customers by reducing the price of his products. So if the price of the substitute is going down, what will happen to the demand of all the other SIM cards? Go down. And that's what happened, didn't it? Economics is in reality, isn't it? So if you have close substitutes, see Airtel, Vodafone, all the telecommunication networks are close substitutes, aren't they? There's not much of a difference between Airtel network and Jio network. It's just that they have to have towers. But once if you have towers, Airtel, Jio, or anything is the same thing, right? Because they all offer the same 4G service, right? So if you reduce your product's price, your substitutes demand will go down. If you increase your product's price, your substitutes demand will go up. As simple as that. Clear? Yeah. Can you do this? Can you do this sum? Fast. Can you guys see the second question also?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I need you to do both of these sums. And whoever solves the fastest, I have a surprise for you. Completed, guys?
1.5, sir.
Both the sums completed?
Next, second
Okay.
sum I'm doing.
First one done, sir.
Okay, okay. Fast, fast. Second one. Yeah, guys. Are we talking?
Yes.
Lovely,
Yes,
done.
sir.
So, fatafat, can you guys tell me what's with the... Yeah. So what is the formula to find out the cross price elasticity?
Delta QX
Delta
by
QX
delta
by
PY
delta
into
X
Y
PY in
Q
by
by
delta
by
Py
QX.
into Py W divided by X Qx.
Lovely, guys. Can you tell me the numbers directly? What is the change in the quantity?
3.
Sorry?
3, sir.
3, sir.
Sorry?
3, sir.
3, okay. 3 divided by
10.
10.
10 into
25
25 by
divided
5.
by 5.
5. And this should be,
1.5.
1.5.
all of you agree with this?
Yes, so
Yes, sir.
Okay, then let's see. Oh, yeah. Right, so this is a change in the quantity of x, 5 minus 8 by minus 10, right? Into this by this is 25 by 5. Exactly. So minus 3 by minus 10 is 25 by 5 is plus 1.5. So the elasticity of demand of T is 1.5, positive 1.5, showing that the demand of tea is highly elastic with respect to coffee. We've studied above, no? If it is a positive number, the greater the positive number, or a positive number, the closer the substitute is. Right? And it turned out to be true, no? For both coffee and tea are absolute proper substitutes, right? And it has a positive elasticity here. Right or wrong? Yeah, and what's up with the second one? What's up with the second one?
1.2.
1.2.
Can you tell me the numbers again for this?
2 by 5 into 30 by 10.
2 by 5 into 30 by...
30 by 10.
What is 2? The change in quantity, is it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And 5 is change in price, is it? Price of the
Yes.
substitute. Okay. And 30 is the original price, is it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And 10 is the original quantity, is it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Lovely, guys. And this should be
1.2.
1.2.
lovely.
1.2, sir.
1.2.
Sorry. Yeah. And see, here he got a negative elasticity, Machi.
Sir, negative only, sir.
Negative
Minus
one. How did you get this minus and plus? Where did you get this
So
minus and plus?
30, it's decreasing, sir. From
Okay.
30 to, it's decreasing to 25, sir. So,
It is minus 5.
yeah.
And here also it is minus 3 by minus 10. So minus minus cancel, is it?
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
will that happen?
Yeah.
Minus minus cancel? Yeah, it will happen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
So
the
here,
first.
yeah, minus minus cancel, and here it is a positive cross elasticity. That means they both are substitutes. And when it is a negative cross elasticity, it is, these two are complementary, no?
Complementary.
Yeah. And what are they? Sugar and tea. Exactly. Sugar and tea are
Complementary.
lovely.
Complementary.
Lovely, lovely. I'm so proud of you. So let me just a moment. Let me take a good picture of this. Okay. My students saw this. Yeah. Over here.
It is 1.2, sir.
Which one, da? Oh yeah.
Second.
Sure. 1.2. Clear?
Yes, sir.
And what is this? Cross elasticity of demand, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So that's with the concept of elasticity. What all did we learn in elasticity? The definition of elasticity. What is the definition of elasticity? Responsiveness of the quantity demanded of the food to changes in one of the variables on which demand depends, right? And the elasticity of the demand is a percentage change in quantity demanded by the percentage change in one of the variables on which demand depends. Hey, did we solve all of these sums? These three sums? Guys, could you find out the elasticity of these three sums for me? A, B, and C. As a result of fall in the price of radio from 500, that is rupees 500 to 400, the quantity demanded increases from 100 to 150. Let us solve together. Yeah, what is the first thing, guys? Let's do it together, not a problem. As a result of price, so what is the price elasticity of this? What is the change in demand? Is it change in demand or percentage change in demand?
Percentage change.
Percentage.
Yeah. So what is the percentage change in demand? How do we find out the percentage change in demand? What is the percentage change in demand? 100 to 150, right? So 150 minus 100 divided by 100
Into 100.
Yeah, into 100. And how much is it?
50.
50%. Lovely. And what is the percentage change in price? 500 minus 400 divided by
100.
yeah, divided by 100. What is the percentage change in
500.
price? Are you
500.
sure? 500 into
100.
100. It will give us how much? 100 by 500 into 100. You guys have calculators or not?
20, sir.
20%.
Lovely, guys. Lovely. 20%. So now what should I do? Percentage change in demand by
Percentage change in price.
which is
50 by 20%.
50 by 20 and which is
2.5.
2.5.
lovely, guys. Everyone agree with this?
Yes, sir.
Anyone has a doubt? Someone's answer came to me in vain. Everything is fine? Yes or no, guys? Okay. What about this? Guys, what about this? Yep. What's the percentage change in demand? As a result of fall in price of wheat from 20 rupees per kilogram to 18 rupees per kilogram, the quantity demanded increases from 500 kilograms to 520 kilograms. So what is the change in the kilograms or quantity demanded? By into
100.
yeah, it's equal to
4.
are you sure?
4%.
Is it only 4%?
So,
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Percentage change in price. How much is percentage change in price? 20 minus 18 by
20
into
100.
which is
10.
10.
percentage, right? And now I have just a moment. Let me just get this thing. Okay. Now I have this, which is percentage change in demand by percentage change in, that is
0.4.
4 by 10.
4 by
4
10.
by 10.
That is
0.4.
0.4.
0.4.
4. And this is what kind of elastic duct? This is what kind of elastic 0.4 means?
Inelastic.
Negative. Inelastic.
Negative price elasticity is there, huh? Nida?
No, sir.
Yeah, there's only negative cross elasticity and what all have the positive and negative elasticity concepts?
Income and cross.
Income and cross elasticity. In income, negative elasticity means the proportion of, sorry, the proportion of income spent decreases with an increase in income is negative elasticity, no? And in cross elasticity, what is negative elasticity means? That they are
Minus.
that they are complementary goods. Clear? Let's also deal with the last one.
Sir,
Yes.
so is that 4% by 10% or 4 by 10, sir?
It's 4% by 10%.
Then it's not 0.4, sir.
Then how much is it?
4, sir.
Are you sure?
Yeah, sir. We have to calculate the percentage. We should put percentage as well, no, sir.
Yeah, percentage by percentage cancel, no?
But the answer is different, sir.
Okay. What is 4%? 0.4 divided by what is 10%? 0.1. The answer is 0.4, Onida.
Yes, sir.
Yes, no?
Okay, sir.
4% is 0.04 and 10% is 0.1. So 0.4 by 0.1 karo. Do 0.04. That means 0.04 divided by 0.1, which gives let me see this thing. I'm sorry, I already pressed AC. Any which ways. Yeah. This is the last thing.
0.4 by 0.1, sir.
No. 0.04 by 0.1. 4 by 100 is 4%, no? 10 by 100 is 10%, no? So 4 by 100 is 0.04 and 10% is 0.10.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
Lovely. Yeah, how much is this percentage change in demand? So a result of a fall in price from salt from rupees 9 kilogram to 7.5 per kilogram, the quantity demanded increases from 1000 kilograms to 1005 kilograms. So how much is the percentage change, ma?
0.5.
0.5 percentage
Yes, sir.
into 100, no? Is
0.49.
oh,
0.5.
percentage. No. Only then what is the percentage change in price?
Minus 20.
Ida. as a result of fall in price from 9 kilograms to, so 9 minus 7.5 divided by
9
9
into
into
100.
100.
into 100 is equal to
0.16.
0.16 percentage. Hey, I just forgot that. Okay, it's fine. Let's see. Because what usually happens, I'll tell you. Let's do sometime else. Yeah. So
So 1.5 divided by 9 is 0.16.
okay,
Into
I'm sorry.
100 we have to do.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, how much is the
16.
percentage? 16 percentage, is it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
And
16.
the upper one is 0.5 percentage only.
Yeah, sir.
5 by 1000 into 100 is 0.5. It's good. Now what? Now what?
16.66. Yes, sir.
The percentage change in demand by percentage change in price, which is 0.5 divided by 16. That equals
0.03.
0.0. And this also is
Inelastic.
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 so just give me those things. Just a moment. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Now, what is the elasticity of this product? Elasticity of this product is
Elastic.
elastic. Or you know how we could use this thing? This product has an okay. This product's demand. Yeah. This product's demand for rice is elastic, and this
Inelastic.
yeah product's demand for rice is inelastic, and this product's demand for price is elastic. Yeah.
Inelastic.
Correct, no? Correct only, no?